Hi everyone, Namaste. My name is Daria and I would like to welcome you to my Yin Yoga session when we'll focus on getting rid of that back pain. So on a physical level, we'll be working on the lumbar spine, on the lower part of your back, and on the energetical level, we'll be working on your root chakra, on the grounding chakra, but also on the heart chakra. If you would like to use props during this session, I would like to invite you to stop this video now and grab your yoga blocks if you have some, or you can also use a thick book or a pillow. Just get creative. If you're ready, then we can kick off with the practice today. We're gonna start in a hero pose. So we're gonna sit on our heels. If this is not happening for you, you can grab a block or a pillow and place it just below your bum for extra support, or you can also place it between your legs and just sit on that block with your legs slightly open, whatever works better for you today. I'm gonna turn towards this side for now, just to guide you through the beginning of the practice. We're gonna focus a little bit and then we'll start with the asanas, with the shapes. So I would like to invite you to gently close your eyes, roll your shoulders up and back, and place your hands just below your belly, one palm on another, both facing upwards. And just here, we're gonna take few deep inhales and exhales, bringing the focus to inwards and just centering a little bit. So inhale and exhale through your nose. First, bring just your natural breath. Don't try to change anything, so you can notice how your breath feels like today. Is it quick? Is it slow? Is it deep or is it shallow? Just connect with your breath and notice how do you feel like today. Bring your awareness to your chest, to your heart center, just to notice how your chest goes up and down with every single inhale and exhale you take. And now slowly try to make your exhales longer than your inhales. So deep inhale through your nose and slow exhale through your nose. One more like that. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. And now we're gonna take a long inhale through the nose on 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your mouth. Last one like this. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the mouth. Gently open your eyes. And we're ready to go. We're gonna start just here in your hero pose. You have probably noticed that you were already stretching your top of your feet a little bit of your legs, maybe even a little bit of your lower back. Now from here we're gonna go to the child's pose. So trying to keep your bum sticked to your heels, try to bring your head all the way down to the floor and just place your hands on both sides of your body, letting it rest. If this is not happening for you, if your bum is lifting, you can use a block or a pillow to put in between, and then it will be easier to bring your head all the way down to the floor. We're gonna stay here for a couple of minutes. Every time we forward bend, we give our neurological system a message that it is time to go from fight and flight mode into rest and digest. We're gonna spend the next 25 minutes working on your neurological system to bring you into a deep state of relaxation, but at the same time to work on releasing and bringing some relief to that lower back. During the practice, keep breathing through your nose, and every time try to make those long inhales and even longer exhales, releasing any type of stress you may feel in your body. During Yin Yoga practice, we try not to engage our muscles. That's why you're just trying to relax any part of your body when you feel a little bit of tension, whether it's your shoulders or your hips or your lower back. So with every deep inhale and exhale, you're trying to bring the stream of air that you inhale through your nostrils to that body part that needs a little bit of love today. Few more deep breaths here. Inhales and exhales. And now gently, when you're ready, just lift your head back up, remove any support you may have just below your bum. Bring yourself into all fours to a tabletop position. Make sure that your legs are open hip width, that your hips are just above your knees. And from here, just walk your hands all the way in front of you to a puppy pose or Anahata in Yang practice. So in Anahata, you may go all the way down this way, bringing your forehead to the floor, or you may want to bring your chin down to the floor. If this is too much for you, again, use your props. You can bring a block and put it below your forehead or below your chest for extra support here. Make yourself feel supported, make yourself feel good in this posture. We're not trying to engage the muscles here. What we're trying to do is open that body parts that need a little bit of love today and just let go. We're gonna stay here for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna put the timer so we can be sure that we're not overdoing here. We're gonna stay here for 1 more minute. Deep inhales, and with exhales, you're just releasing any type of tension, focusing your practice on that lower back today. 3 more breaths. Inhale, exhale through your nose. 1 more inhale, and exhale. And last one, inhale and exhale. From here, just lift your chest and bring your body all the way down to the floor, keeping your arms where they were. This way, we're directly entering the seal pose. So keep your legs open, your feet are facing downwards, your elbows are just below your shoulders, your palms are open, and you try to push yourself away very gently from the mat. Again, feeling just a little bit of pressure in your lower back. You can be looking in front of you if that feels good for your neck, or you can be looking down if you want to get some additional stretch for your neck. Up to you, whatever feels good for you today. We're gonna stay here for 5 minutes. So you will really want to find a comfortable position here. Make sure you're not tensing your shoulders. And this is a good moment to remind ourselves the 3 principles of Yin Yoga. The first one will be find your first edge. So when you enter a posture or a shape, you would like to go to this 80% of your capabilities first. So you want to feel a little bit of pressure, a little bit of tension, a little bit of stimulation in your body, but you don't want to go all the way in, straight away. Why is that? Because the principle number 2 is that we need to find stillness. So you don't want to go all the way into something that's very uncomfortable because you won't be able to stay there. It's better to support yourself with a block first or with a pillow, and eventually you would later remove that if you don't need support anymore. So you want to come into stillness, and the principle number 3, it's time. So you want to give yourself time in that stillness. That's why we're staying in each posture for longer period of time than you may find it in Yang postures, because in the stillness is when the magic happens. So we come into a posture, and then when we keep our body still, we start looking inwards and start working on our mind. And your mind will wander. Your mind will want you to go away from the shape. Your mind will want to move, because that's our nature. Our monkey mind will be telling you, okay, I'm bored. How long are we gonna stay here? This is uncomfortable. I want to move. This is boring. but the moment when you decide to stay still is the moment when you start controlling what is happening in your head. Now, if you feel that your body opened and you can go a little bit further, you can press yourself a little bit further from the mat using your hands, or again, you can use some support here. Maybe you want to put a block just below your ribs, so you can feel that you don't get so much pressure on your shoulders and on your forearms, but your lower back, it's still doing what it's supposed to do. It's gently working on that spine. Keep breathing, keep observing your thoughts, and stay still. And again, if you feel any type of tension anywhere in the body, just send a little bit of love to that body part that needs you a little bit more today. Few more deep breaths here. Make your exhales longer than your inhales. One more deep inhale here, and with an exhale, gently remove any type of support if you have some, and bring yourself just for a second to neutralize to a crocodile pose. So lay down on the way on the floor. Notice any sensation in your lower back right now. Let your shoulders just relax. Let your legs just fall on both sides. Tiny, gentle crocodile pose here. One more deep inhale, and with an exhale, flip yourself face upwards. From here, we're neutralizing the seal pose we worked, Sphinx pose we worked on a second ago. So bring both knees to your chest, hug your knees inside, and just feel how sweet your lower back feels here. If you want, you can roll gently from side to side. You can lift a little bit and just keep bringing those knees closer and closer towards your chest with every single inhale and exhale. We are basically almost in the same posture as we are during child's pose now. So your knees are squeezed into your chest. Your spine, it's straight here though. So it works similar to child's pose, but at the same time, we're stimulating different parts of the body. Few more deep inhales and exhales here before we go into my favorite posture, supported bridge pose. Keep breathing. Feel how your lower back is stretching as you're gently pressing your knees against your belly. One more deep inhale, and with an exhale, gently release your legs. Grab any support you have, whether it's books or pillows. You can even stack two books on each other or use a pillow on them to make it a little bit softer. We're gonna bring your knees closer to your bum. From here, lift your belly and place your support just below your lower spine. So we're trying to find this sweet spot where the edge of your support, of your block, is touching your tailbone. You're gonna feel it if you find it, you'll feel that it is in the right spot. Now you can use the first edge, the first height of the block, or you can even bring it up to the second edge. Check what feels good for you today. You can also use a couple of blocks and just stack one on another, whatever feels good for you. Again, we're going for this first edge first. That's why it depends on how stretched you are. It may be in different places for you. I'm gonna use the middle side of the block. Now you can stay here, palms facing downwards, or you can stretch your legs all the way down if that feels good for you. Now, whatever you decided, whatever your first edge is, we're gonna stay in this posture for the next 5 minutes. So just feel how the block is pressing this sweet spot on your lower back. You can close your eyes and try to relax here. With every single inhalation, you're inviting new energy, health, and happiness to your body. And with every exhalation, you're exhaling pain, you're exhaling bad energy, you're exhaling the stress that's causing the pain in your lower back. Inhale the good things and exhale the pain and the stress. I'm gonna leave you here for a moment so you can explore your body in the pace of your own breaths and just send some love to those sweet spots where you feel you still need to relax, whether it's your shoulders, your chest, your lower spine, or your legs. Just release. And if your mind starts wandering, that's completely fine. Just watch your thoughts as if there were clouds on the sky. You see them passing. You notice your thought. You don't judge it. And you're just like, okay, I thought about it. Now I come back to my breath. Training your mind when your body is in stillness. Stimulating that root chakra, your first chakra, grounding you and opening your heart, being open for receiving emotions, but also for giving that love that you have behind all the stress that you're accumulating in your daily life, resulting lower back pain. Keep breathing here. We're gonna stay for 1 more minute. Notice any sensation you may have in your body, whether it's the feeling of ants, tingling, or just energy flowing. Feel how you allow your body to open. 1 more deep inhale here. With an exhale, very slowly bring your feet closer to your bum if they were stretched all the way. Gently lift your butt and remove the support you had below. Place your spine on the floor. Feel how it feels. And then bring your knees all the way to your chest again. Make sure that all your lower back is touching the floor. Stretch your arms on both sides like a cross. Deep inhale here. And as you exhale, bring both feet all the way to the left side. Keep looking upwards. Now, if this is not happening for you, if your knees are not touching the floor, you can grab a block and place a block just below that lower knee, if that's an issue, to feel a little bit more supported. Or if the lower knee is touching, but the top knee is not getting to touch the lower knee, you can also place a block between both legs. If you feel you don't need any support here, just stay in whatever option feels good for you. Just make sure that your right shoulder, it's still touching the mat. We want both shoulders to stay glued to the mat, and just your knees are twisting. That's why you may need some support here. We're gonna stay here for a few more breaths. Again, notice any type of sensation in your body, especially in your waist and in your lower back. One more deep inhale here. And as you exhale, come back to center, readjust your spine. Maybe you want to move a little bit from side to side to make sure that, again, lower back is touching the floor. And when you're ready, with your next exhale, bring your feet, bring your knees all the way to the right side this time. Again, make sure that your left shoulder is touching the mat. Both sides may be different, so if you didn't need any support on the other side, but you do need a block or a pillow below your knees or between your legs on this side, it's completely fine. Go for any option to support yourself here. Deep inhales, long exhales. Few more breaths. Let those knees just resist and release, and just let the gravity do the job. One more deep inhale. With an exhale, slowly come back to center, lift your bum up just a little bit to readjust, and stretch your legs all the way to the mat. Let your feet fall on both sides. Open your arms, open your palms, wider than your legs, palms facing upwards. And we're gonna spend a few minutes in this final Savasana. Gently close your eyes. Release any tension you may have in your feet, in your ankles, in your shin, in your knees, in your thighs, in your hips, in your belly, your lower back, your upper back, your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your elbows, your forearms, your hands, the back of your head, the top of your head, and all your face. Bring your attention to your chest and just notice how it goes up and down like an ocean wave with every single inhale and exhale you take. And allow your body to just become heavier and heavier and melt into the mat.